Hello comrades, Commissar bro here today with Legends of Eisenwald. That's right. This game was recently released on Steam just a few days ago. You know, I've kind of been holding off on it to see some more reviews on it, maybe see some video reviews on it. I haven't really seen any, so I said F it. Why not? I'll just go ahead and I'll do my own, if you know what I mean. So, here we are today. This game is essentially an adventure game with tactical battles, RPG, and strategy elements. And the idea is that you kind of take a group, like a mercenary band in a sense, and you explore the mysterious lands of old Germany. That's right. As you can see, we've already run into someone here, and we don't know what's going on. Essentially, we've just been recalled back from the lands of Seidlitz, back to our homeland because of some bad thing that's happened. So tell me quickly what has happened here. Of course, Mr. Landstein, but I'm afraid you won't like it. It began soon after St. Jacob's Day a fortnight ago. From that very day, anyone who has dared to enter your fortress hasn't returned. And nothing has been heard from those inside. None of your family members have been seen either. Ooh, ghosts. Lots of ghosts. Many still held out for your eventual return, but even some of your most faithful vassals decided that there was no authority over them, and law started breaking down. Lords remembered old conflicts and grudges that were never settled. We've seen battle after battle skirt to land. More than 10 battles have been waged, and then it pains me to say so, your vassals have suffered greatly. Yes, very, very interesting, and grim news indeed, but I swear I will avert this chaos from my lands. I will live up to the Landstein name. What else can you tell me? It would be wise, Sir Landstein, to ask at the outpost to send for your castle gates. Okay, so things are happening. And again, it's an adventure game. It's very heavy on its story elements, so that's a really good part of it. I must say, I like this game. If you're a fan of, like, Heroes of Might and Magic, and those types of games, you're probably going to get a kick out of this. Because basically, you go around, you go to gossip, you listen to people talk. Oh, it's not letting me click on. There we go. My little button's blacked out. It's probably because I'm recording. But anyway, so yeah, you sit here and you read through some stuff, and I don't know what that sheen is from. Again, I think it's because of my recording is kind of messing up some of the visual effects in the games. I also like the character models. I think they're very well done, especially the facial stuff. I really like that. Graphically speaking, oh Jesus. I guess this is someone we can get. Oh goodness. Oh, it is so interesting. The crying mount out of a wind fell. Its wind-lashed peaks resemble a toothed crown. So, basically, you can tell that the developers have put a freaking lot of work into this game. And as such, I must say, I'm very, very impressed. And I'm probably not doing a very good job of showing off the game right now because most of it just looks like text and whatnot. But we'll kind of skip through this. I'll just come back and do this level later on my own time, and we'll just kind of get some stuff going on. We'll hire this little fellow here. Thank you for coming along, my good man. Oh, he can't use that. Okay, and let's explore a little bit, shall we? Let's see. What do they want us to do? If we go home, we've got here the way home. Your family is missing. You have to learn what happened. Visit the outpost to the castle gates first. Alright, and then strive. So basically this one's just telling us that to be careful. Day and night does pass by. If you look at the bottom left, that's kind of the clock, the little Catholic liturgy down there. Let's see. Where beeth thy outpost? Use the right thumbstick to rotate, by the way. We can look at our little map. I guess I'm not going to be able to see it within distance. Oh, this is a giant map, and that's something else too. These maps are actually really big from what I've seen so far. There's definitely a lot going on. So we're looking for the outpost on the way home. I have no earthly idea where it is. This is such a big map. This is such a big map. Well, I guess we could go deal with those fugitive peasants, and I'll give you the basic idea of what we're doing. Yeah, let's do that. Just go kill some peasants. Oi there! Halt! Preparing for... Do we even have enough guys to take these guys on? Oh, I didn't think that one through. Basically, you've got 3 tiers, and again, I'm not going to be able to show that off because I don't have them, but you do have 3 tiers. You've got your melees, your ranged, and your support characters. Now, you can have up to about 14, I think, roughly 14 fighters. I'm actually not 100% sure, and we're going to put... Yeah, see, we just kind of auto-resolved it. Yeah, see, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 12, that's what it was. You can have 12 fighters. We just kind of auto-resolved that battle because, I mean, it was what it was. We are getting some more people in, though. This game actually makes me think a lot of, like, Disciples, the newest one, Disciples 3. However, Disciples 3 was absolutely riddled with bugs. And when I say absolutely riddled, I mean absolutely riddled with bugs. Like, you couldn't speed up the timer without it, you know, effing up. And, which is a shame, because I was, you know, really excited when I first bought that game. And I had a lot of fun with it. It had a lot of ideas and temperaments and stuff about it that I really liked. But it was so buggy, it was basically unplayable. Oh, hello there, Mr. Eric Goosechild. See safe sound, can't imagine my shock at how low my neighbors have fallen. They savage me like hounds at a bear, but I am no cub, I strike back. There are cowards among grouse childs. The conflict in my domain needs to stop. I am in need, and I must be able to count on the help of my vassals. I would be happy. What voice? Let's do this one. I would be happy to help you, but I am too busy. Internal war has erupted, Heinrich. If you want your vassals to return under your banner, you must prove your valor and overcome the most stubborn of them. When at least 2 of my neighbors have been defeated, the rest of us will join you, Heinrich. Alright, well, cool. So basically, I just gotta go and murder people. It's gonna be great. Let's just go murder people. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah. So let's go to the mine. Let's see what's in the mine. Anything? Anything? No? Okay. See, there's certain locations in the game that are just, you know, there, basically. Castle Lothar home. Alright, yeah, see. Like those, basically, and it seems like the further you get in the game, the more features slowly get unlocked bit by bit. And even in certain areas where you couldn't recruit, you can recruit later. So, yeah, that's basically something else I've experienced. You go through towns, you buy equipment, you know, you get skills and so on. See, for example, we'll go here and I'll just give you a quick look. So you've got all your equipment right here. Basically, I don't have anything right now. One thing I don't like about this game, I guess, is it does that, you know, where Heroes of Might and Magic, if you would put new armor or something on them, or new weapons, it does not show up, and I really dislike that. I know that's probably just a me thing, and just being nitpicky, but it does do that, and that's really disappointing, because, like, you know, you get a really, in the picture will be a cool looking sword or something like that, and be like, oh, I totally want to see that sword on my guy, but then you put the sword on there, and it's just that, right there. I don't know if they have plans to fix that, or to change that in the future, but I kind of hope so. It's a nice little effect, you know. But like I said, if you go through and actually look at like all of these units, they're really, really well done, well rendered, well created units and so on. And they upgrade as they get levels. They upgrade sort of like in a Mount and Blade fashion, or again in a Heroes of Might and Magic fashion, where they go up a whole tier. Now you can still, if I'm not mistaken, you can still equip them with weapons and whatnot that you find, which is different from games like Heroes of Might and Magic. But you know, it's really cool though that you can actually do that. Like you can, like, for example, if I actually get a decent sword, I can give it to this peasant, I suppose, or I guess whatever would be the equivalent of a pitchfork item, you can give it to him. So when you go on the other screen here, see, that's the actual like upgrade tree. If we go to our hero here, you can kind of see more of his actual upgrades that he can get. So he can get two-handed weapon upgrade, mounted combat. Mounted combat basically obviously lets you be on a horse. It gives your guy a huge advantage in combat, so it is something that I suggest going towards. With this guy, I've gone straight for Iron Health, which ignores the first wound received in combat. That's right, because again, I want mounted combat. After I've seen how well it did with one of my other people, it made perfect sense to go towards that. And yeah, so there's a bunch of little stuff there. There's your skills. It shows exactly what you've got, you know, what your person is like and so on. But we're gonna just move on because, I mean, this is all pretty cookie cutter and understandable, I would hope. For anyone who's familiar with these types of games, you should be pretty familiar with this, you know, this setup. It's pretty normal as far as that goes. Let's see if we can hire some more people. Oh yes, we can get an archer. Welcome to the fray, brother. What is this guy? What is he? Is he just another peasant? Yeah, he just has a spear. Alright, well, we'll bring him in, and we'll bring these 2 peasants in. We need as many guys as we can get, as far as I'm concerned. With all these evil people lying about. What do you need? Keep an order of my own. Well, you're like all up in my ish, man. Is this my land? I can't tell if this is my land. Yeah. Yodson gives us much hope. That's one thing I wish they would do, is give more, like, an idea of where to go. As you can see, there's no, like, I guess the red markers? That's pretty much where we need to go, because that's where Landstein is? Maybe. Let's try doing that. Let's go there and see what happens. Right. Alright, so we've got a massive army. We bought some mercenaries, and we are outside of Castle Landstein. So we're gonna go, I guess we'll go north first towards Lake Village there. And as we can see, we've got rogue opponents over here that we're gonna go hunt down and try to get their gold. Their gold! Stop running from me, cowards! Okay, or we'll get thrown into a battle. Alright, so this is gonna be our first battle. Again, this operates very similar to Disciples or Heroes of Might and Magic. If you've ever played those games, you'll feel right at home here. And we're gonna go fuck this guy up in the middle. Hiya! Yeah, that's right. I like that, you dirty whore. Alright, we're gonna pulp the dude in the middle again, right? Right. Pulp him in the middle. Boop. Yeah. That's right. Suck it. I do have the sound effects turned down, by the way. There are sound effects in the game. I just turned them down for the sake of the videos, mind you. So keep that in mind if you're wondering, oh, where's the sound effects? This sounds weird because there's no sound effects. So there is, to sum up. Anyway, oh, bitch, you got a retaliatory attack on me. Whatever. Bring them down, men. We fight for our right to not party, but instead to be old, like night people. That's right. So apparently this is like very low fantasy. I haven't really seen too many magic elements yet. Mostly, I guess, the healing mechanics that are in the game, I suppose, would be probably the closest thing. Oh, well, I can't move him past all these people. That's something else. You actually have to have like a path to be able to move anyone through. Oh, that's interesting. Boop. Yeah, that's right. I'll stab you in the gullet, you dirty bastard. Yeah. And your people can actually die in this, by the way. It's not just, you know, easy peasy schmeezy. Your people will actually die if you're not careful. So it's in your best interest to try to keep them alive as best as you can. Bring them down! Pop! Right in the face. Good job, Heinrich. No! We lost a man! Oh, you poor soul. I will remember you in the future. When we write upon your gravestone or something. You know, we'll do something to honor your death. You tried your best. You tried your best, buddy. Alright, so we've got is it this mace man back here? I don't know which one it is. No, it's this guy. That would be kind of something that I would suggest they add into. It's like a circle around the name so you know who's who. Alright, so good job. We successfully defeated our enemies. We only lost one man. And we have more battles to fight. So this has been a quick little look at Legends of Eisenwald. I'm pretty excited about this game. I like it. It's got a lot of atmosphere. It's got really pretty graphics. And the developers have put a lot of work into it. So as far as I'm concerned, there's definitely hours upon hours worth of entertainment here. And I'm going to continue playing it. I hope this has been, you know, kind of helped you out in deciding on if this is a game you'd actually be interested in or not. Oh my god, he just one-hit one of my guys! Oh goodness gracious. It's an army of archers and they're effing me up. Alright, anyway. So this has been Commissar Bro, and I will see you all next time.